How's it going, everyone? It's your girl Rocket Gal, and welcome to another summoning session. We've got Ascended, Ced, and Rearmed Plumeria finally here, so really happy we finally have an Arcane Blue Tome. So we're gonna go for the 2 sparks here, because we do have 2 sparks. We also got 10 tickets for the arena tickets, so we're gonna go for our 11 summons there, and eventually I am also going to summon on this, if I could get to it, this Mythic Remix banner. I particularly want to get Plumeria merges because I don't have a plus 10 light legendary yet. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin because we've got a lot of summoning to get through. Of course, when I want to avoid red because of Fee, I get, you know, there's no good color here because colorless is no one and red is Fee. I mean, I would love to get free summon a Fee, you know? But she's more like I wouldn't mind just getting 1 and just being done, because she's gonna be in the 3. Oh my god! What? She's a 5-star too! That is insane! Okay, alright, that saves some, feathers for me, so I'm cool with that.
My name is Fee. I hail from Celeste. You haven't seen my brother around, have you?
Oh yeah, we'll be getting him soon, hopefully. Minus attack, that is fantastic. Okay, so off to a great start. We already got a 5-star. Pretty awesome, honestly. Wasn't the 5-star I necessarily wanted to get, but hey, a 5-star is a 5-star, and we take those. So yeah, awesome to get Fee. She's, I mean, her only interesting fodder is aerobatics, so we're just waiting for aerobatics 4 to come out, whatever that will be. And after that, her stonks are gonna go way up. So yeah. Pretty cool to start off the summoning session with a 5-star. Very nice. Alright, yeah, okay, that's what I'm talking about. We want blues and greens. We're going to avoid red and colorless like the plague. As you can see with these rates here, yeah, it looks like it's, you know, it's just going to be kind of rough to try to get merges on blue, or just any of the blue units, especially if you want specifically 1 unit. Like, yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard to get just Plumerias for the most part. But at least for me, I'm cool with getting either Plumeria or Fabale, so I'm cool either way. Ced has a pretty good rate, so glad that's high for him. Hopefully I can get a couple copies of him. And, you know, Fee's rates are gonna be pretty high because she is a demo, or a 4-star exclusive unit as well, so yeah, overall these rates aren't too bad, although it is going to be pretty hard if you're going to want to get specifically Plumeria. I know most people just want to get Plumeria. I have no idea why. I mean, why would you not want to get Fabale? But yeah, it's going to be pretty rough. Where are the greens? We have not seen a single green so far. Blasphemous. That is insane. Well, okay. But yeah, overall, a lot of people are more interested in this banner for the fodder than the units, which, okay, seriously, where are the greens? Which kind of hurts my feelings a little bit because Jugdral is awesome, and everyone is clamoring like, oh, when are we getting a remake? And, you know, I went into the Nintendo Direct with my clown shoes on and my face paint, painted on, and, yeah, we just didn't get any... We didn't get any Fire Emblem news, so that was pretty rough. So, a little bit sad there, although the Nintendo Direct was kind of interesting. I don't know if you guys watched it. Looks like the leaker was mostly right for the most part. There's that new Donkey Kong game, which looks pretty interesting, although I'm probably not going to play it. F099 is interesting as well. Of course, when I want to avoid reds, there's like a million reds, and also colorless too. Like, the game is really out to get me. But yeah, the Nintendo Direct was pretty interesting. A lot of people said it sucked. But I don't know, I thought it was pretty okay. It was pretty alright. A lot of it felt like a lot of it was remakes and stuff. Like the Paper Mario 1000 Year Door remake. There's a remake of, what was it? Luigi's Mansion 2. Very interesting, especially for people who might have missed out on those games, but I'm probably not going to play those games. The Peach game looked pretty interesting. Finally we have a game where it doesn't involve her insane hormones. I'm talking about the Super Princess Peach on DS. I heard that game was actually pretty good. Yeah! Alright, we got Rearmed Plumeria! Nice! I'm Plumeria, Dolkolfer of Lewd Dreams. My dream, though, is one day seeing Lady Freya reawakened. Alright, well, you made my dream come true because you finally came! And plus speed? Okay, you know, I like plus speed, but this is the unit where you don't want her to have plus speed necessarily. But she is so good. I mean, Wings of Mercy 4 on her is so freaking insane. So don't need to fodder off any legendary Hinokas, which is a blessing because she's like a merge project at this point. And Defense Res Ploy, this is an insane skill. Yeah, I know in the background you could hear legendary Robin crying his eyes out. He's like, I've only been out for less than a year, and then you guys fuck me over. It's like, yup, because you were a menace. You were tipping too many scales. So yeah, it's about time we had a counter. I feel like characters without any counterplay are poorly designed, so yeah. But overall, pretty happy to get her. Hopefully we get more copies of her down the line. I'm still trying to get my Jugdral boys, so hopefully Mirabilis and Ced can follow suit very quickly. What was I talking about again? I was talking about the Nintendo Direct. Yeah, the Splatoon thing looked kind of interesting, although I haven't played Splatoon in quite some time, so I don't know how I feel about that. Actually, a fun fact, there's someone in my office who's actually a professional Splatoon player. I mean, I've never seen any of his matches, but apparently he's a professional. You know, in the esports and all that. I guess, I don't know. It's just interesting how esport players still have day jobs and everything. He's a really weird guy. Oh my god, we got another Plumeria! Nice! Hell yeah, dude! That is awesome. This one, what? No resistance? God, no bitches? Okay, whatever. I don't even know why I'm looking at her skills again. I know what they are. I guess it's just like a reflex at this point. Okay. But, yeah, Splatoon looked pretty cool. What else was on it? You know, a lot of it I didn't really give a shit about because I'm mostly just waiting for Fire Emblem. Every time they said something about, here's a classic epic adventure coming up, and I was like, oh boy, are we gonna see Sigurd? And it's like, nope, it's just some dude, and I'm like, fuck. Although something that was kind of cool that showed up was, one of the games was like a League of Legends, game, and it was a Vandal City Yordle, specific game, and I saw my girl Tristana there. You know, Tristana is the character that is on my profile picture and everything. And yeah, just cool to see Tristana show up in a Nintendo Direct. Never thought I'd see it coming. I didn't think Riot Games was going to make console games. It did look pretty cool. It looked like an Animal Crossing kind of Harvest Moon kind of game. I'm probably not going to play it, but maybe I will. I don't know. I actually do like League of Legends and Runeterra and all that stuff. I just don't like League of Legends competitive game. I just play against bots, and I feel really good when I stomp their ass. But against real people, it just becomes a bad time. But yeah, League of Legends is a good time. I hope they have like a single player PvE game eventually, because they really do need that. But anyways, yeah, Nintendo Direct overall was pretty okay. You know, Fire Emblem news, which I kind of expected because, you know, Fire Emblem Engage was barely out for like less than 9 months. So it might have felt pretty bad for another Fire Emblem game to come out right then and there. So I get it. It's, you know, they don't want to bring out Fire Emblem again, you know? So, but yeah, overall it was pretty interesting. Not much there that really popped out to me personally, but it was still a fun time to watch, you know? During the workday, I just kind of had it on the side. I was like, all right, am I ready to bust a gut soon for whenever Fire Emblem comes up? And it didn't. So yeah, but I'm sure for non-Fire Emblem, yes, Ascended Ced. Oh baby, let's go. I am Ced, leader of the Magi in Munster. Together, I believe you and I can save many lives. Dude, why does he look so pissed off? Like, He just looks really angry, dude. Or like really sad. Like his dog ran away or something. Minus attack. Well, you never want to see that, unfortunately. But cool to get a floret. I didn't have one for a while now, so it's great to get another one. And yeah, Infantry Pulse 4 looking pretty good. Special Spiral 4, always great to get more in the normal summon pool. Attack Speed Ideal 4, probably going to replace that with a finish skill of some kind or something like that. So yeah, overall, really glad to get him, finally. Hopefully I could get one who's a plus attack or plus speed, so then I can get that plus attack plus speed Ced. So yeah, we're gonna keep going on greens just because I would love to get more Ceds. By the way, have you guys seen the new Hall of Forms? This one is gonna be the Blazing Blade one. And yeah, the lineup actually is looking pretty interesting. Not as like shitty as the Thracia one, because honestly that one was not super good. So here it is. Interesting that they're all 5-star exclusives. 3 of them are like limited edition, not in the normal summon pool one, so that's pretty cool. So the one I'm most excited for is Legendary Lyn, just because I don't have one with a good build yet. So hopefully I could get one that does have a good build. I don't have her refine. I don't have her with anything really except the remix skills. So hopefully I could get something better on her, because she does need a lot of help. A lot of people say that even after her remix and refine, they still say that she's probably the worst legendary. And I don't know if I totally believe that, honestly. I feel like ranged infantry units have a lot to play with, especially archers with Deadeye and everything. If I were to pick my like worst legendary, it'd either be legendary Robin or Ryoma. But even legendary Robin has some toys to play with as a dragon unit in the B skill. And in the C skill, she's got guidance 4, which doesn't really help her, but helps her allies. So that's actually not terrible. Oh my god, so many greens. Oh, I like that a lot. And then Ryoma's, you know, his remix and refine were pretty good at the time, but it did not age well at all. It's actually pretty bad. Honestly, you're probably better off just using Arcane Devour on him. He's actually probably a pretty decent user of it, but then you can't use Bushido too, which kind of sucks, because it gives you +7 damage forever, I think. So that's actually not too bad. And I think it also gives you Io's Shield. But yeah, I think Legendary Ryoman's in a really tough spot. His Raijinto refine was pretty good, but it just wasn't good enough. So I would say he is actually probably the worst, which hurts me because I like Ryoma. I like every character almost, but yeah, if I had to give it to one, it had to be him. So yeah, hoping to get a good build on Lyn. Alright, we're gonna go for a Spark. Let's Spark for, you know, we haven't gotten Fabale yet. Wait, did I not get my Spark? Oh, wait, no, it's after this summon. Yeah, I think so. I wasn't paying attention, I think. Yeah, who am I going to Spark? It probably would make more sense to get more Plumerias, honestly. So I probably will get another Plumeria. And then, you know, we're still going for that second Spark, so. Yeah, let's go for Plumeria. Alright, in terms of the other units on the Hall of Forms, there's Hatari Carla, who is actually a pretty good nuke at the time. I don't know about nowadays, but at the time, she was dishing out quite a lot of damage, so she might be a good unit to give a better build on. I don't remember what her default build was, but probably could use a rework. Then there's Thief. What's her name? Layla. Yes, Layla. And she is actually a pretty decent unit from what I remember. A lot of these units, I just kind of forget exactly what they do. It's more like I have a vibe of how they perform, but I just don't remember the specifics. I remember she has like a very interesting Kanto effect. But apart from that, I don't really remember what she does, but she is pretty good. Oh, hey, Chloe! I've never gotten Chloe before. Nice! Actually, I just completed the Engage roster, so that's awesome. I am Chloe, a royal knight of Firene. This place is beautiful. I think it would suit Princess Saline perfectly. Sweet. Alright, really happy to get her. Minus speed. Love to get a minus speed on a unit who loves speed. But apart from that, yeah, she's looking really good. Defense, their distance stance, Pegasus Flight 4. I think she's actually really tanky, like a really solid res tank. So, yeah, really happy to get a copy of her at last. Okay, yeah, we can get out of here. So yeah, in terms of Thief Layla, she, it just sucks that the Choose Your Legends 7 skills aren't in Hall of Forms yet because she could really use Flared Sparrow. That's probably her best skill on. Oh my god, another Plumeria! Holy fuck! That is nice. Alright, plus res, please. Plus attack. Okay, I'll take that. Plus attack's good. You know, I've been seeing a lot of people on Twitter with the opposite problem where they kept getting Fabales, but they wanted Plumerias. I kind of want to mix up both. So I'm starting to sweat a little bit. I'm not going to get any Fabales, and that's just that would just be really sad because I really want a Fabale. But hey, I guess this is a good problem to have because rearm units are fantastic value. But anyways, back to Hall of Forms. So Layla really wants a Flared Sparrow, but she can't get it, at least not in Hall of Forms, because it's just not in the Hall of Forms pool yet. Which is, it seems like a lot of these units want a skill that they're just 1 month off of. If they just waited 1 goddamn month off, they could have gotten, like, the best build. Same thing with, like, Legendary Leaf. I think his best skill would have been Brash Assault 4, but he couldn't get it at the time. Because Summer Shamir's skills were not in the Hall of Forms pool quite yet, so that was pretty rough. I ended up just foddering a spare Summer Shamir to him, just because I really like Leaf. So it was worthwhile despite the fact that it would have been a better forma if he could get Brash Assault. Oh my god! Brave Soren! Don't forget, guys, the Brave units are in the normal summon pool and they can pity break you, but these are good pity breaks. And oh my god, this is like my 8th fucking Soren. That is insane. Nice. That is actually pretty awesome. Fantastic pity breaker. You gotta love to see those ones. Yeah, so overall, with Layla, if she just waited 1 month, it would have been a better time, but, you know, she would probably still be a decent one. And the last one is Fallen Ninian. She is sharing blue with Carla, and she's a pretty decent dancer. She's definitely better in, like, Dragon Emblem teams for the most part. Or that's where she's, like, most optimal, but she's even still pretty good in just, you know, a normal team. I feel like she pairs really well with, like, Legendary Eliwood, just because as a dragon, he'll be able to use his bonus doubler shenanigan stuff, so honestly, she might not be bad either. This is a pretty decent lineup, honestly. It's tough for me to say who I'm going to go for. I think it'd probably just be Legendary Lyn for the moment. But it depends on if Joel or Phoenix Master 1 can, you know... Oh, hey, it's Doozle! Hell yeah, brother. He should be getting a refine soon, right? I don't remember when he. No, actually, no. Never mind. He came out a year after the other Sacred Stones characters. But yeah, he's plus attack. Very nice. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna go for a Legendary Lyn. Gonna wait for whatever Phoenix Master or Joel say about the other characters, but for the moment, don't really have any other. Nice. Another Ascended Ced! Hell yeah! Alright, please, good IPs, come on, I'm begging. What? The last one was minus attack, this one is minus speed. Someone is out to get me, and I don't appreciate that. But hey, that is 2 5 stars in the same circle. That is pretty lit, man. Yeah, so overall, Hall of Forms is pretty cool. Hopefully, get some good builds on them. Speaking of Hall of Forms, we're still in the middle of our Hall of Forms revival with Fates. It's almost over. I think we have like 1 day left or something like that. And yeah, I got some pretty good builds on the Ice Tribe Twins. Here is my Felicia. She is I mean, she's basically just following the Phoenix Master build, because his builds never, you know, do me wrong, so I might as well follow them. She is almost complete. She is just missing attack speed unity, but I just can't get it. Attack speed ideal 4 is okay, but it's not ideal. So, no pun intended. So hopefully I could get the unity skill by the end of it, but even if I don't, I'm probably gonna pick this up because, yeah, she's got a lot of good skills on her, so hopefully, I don't know, hopefully we can get the last skill she need, but yeah, we'll see. And then here is my Flora. She is also the Phoenix Master build. It's a pretty good build, and it's great to get Armored Flow on her. That is a fantastic skill to get. She might not be the best user of it, but she's a decent user, so happy to get that on her. You might notice that she only has attack defense far save, and you might be thinking, hey, she'd probably rather have attack resistance far save, but I already have her forma from way back, and she already has that, so I don't really care what the other's far savior skill is, so that one is fine for now. And then Fire Flood is pretty interesting, and Vengeful Fighter 4. Pretty good stuff, so yeah. Happy to get both of these. Oh my god. Hopefully I can finish Felicia by the end, but yeah, let me know who you guys ended up building. Are you guys not planning on picking up any of these characters? You know, they're not like super good or anything. But they're also pretty good, so they got pretty decent refines. So it could be a good chance to pick them up, or maybe you're going for Spring Kagero or Summer Camilla. You know, those characters are, you know, they don't have perf weapons, but they're still not, you know, like terrible or anything. So maybe you guys went for them. Let me know how you guys did in Hall of Form. I'm pretty curious who you guys plan on picking up. Are you guys picking up anyone, or are you not picking up anyone? But yeah, that is what that is so far. Other Fire Emblem news. Oh, something interesting. The Lelena 1x7 figure should be coming out this month. It is a figure that it kind of pairs up with the Roy figure. They like line up like their bases, and then they combine to make like a bigger, better sort of duo figure, and it's pretty cool. And they are doing it separately. I'm assuming it's for money reasons, and you know me, I'm a sucker for that kind of shit. So yeah, definitely excited to get her. It's been quite some time since we had a figure. The last one was a Byleth? It was female Byleth earlier this year, like in February or January. That was a good figure, but that was quite a long time ago. I don't know why they're halting with the figures. But they also seem to be building, or like revving it up again. So we're getting Roy next month. We're getting what's her name? We're getting Legendary Veronica. I don't remember if it's later this year or early next year. I don't totally remember. It might be like February next year, but I can't remember off the top of my head. And also, Corin in the Nor Noble class has also been announced. And yeah, it seems like it's going to be a great time for us Fire Emblem collectors. Really looking forward to that. And I hope you guys are looking forward to an unboxing of Lelena, because she looks pretty cool. Figure looks pretty nice. The base is a little bit basic, but I'm assuming it's like that because it's supposed to connect with the Roy one to make like a bigger figure, but I don't know, it still doesn't excuse the fact that the base is kind of boring. It's just like a red carpet, kind of, I think. So, not a big fan of that. Oh, baby, another Ced! Nice! Hell yeah, brother. Alright, please, attacker speed, please. Fuck! Was that the last IVs too? Are you kidding me? Come on, game. Whatever. Okay, we haven't gotten Fabale yet. I know it's contrary to what most people want, but I really do want Fabale. So, I'm tempted to probably spark him, honestly. It probably makes more sense to spark Ced. Oh man, I'm really having to think this over. Come on, Fabale, just if you come, then I could just get Ced and there'll be no hassle, no inner turmoil. But you're making it a really hard situation for me right now. Come on. Alright, well, we're almost done with this banner. We got a lot. Oh, that's a lot of blues. Come on, Fabelle. You've got this. I believe in you. Yeah, we still got so much summoning to go. Not to mention the tickets. Oh my god. I probably should have checked off which color is the best for me. I usually just go for blue, because I believe blue is probably one of the best colors, but I didn't check. Oh, alright, we got a Valentia Est. Nice, that is pretty cool. I don't remember what her fodder was, but I think she was a pretty decent unit, plus speed, very awesome. Oh, well, you know, at least we got her, so that's pretty awesome. Alright, come on, Fabelle. There's a last blue on this banner. Come on, don't be shy. Oh, okay, alright, Ascended Ishtar. We'll take that. Alright, nice. That is actually pretty awesome. I don't really have one who's plus attack, plus speed. I don't really care about the IVs. This one's fine. Probably just a merge, honestly. I don't know if this fodder is like super good. I have like a million times pulse 3 fodder. LOL, speed resistance 3 isn't even like super good anymore. So honestly, probably just gonna be a merge. And I do like Ishtar quite a lot. So okay, so we are going to spark. I guess I'm just gonna go for Fabelle. But Ced would be really nice. I mean, Ced has got the better fodder, technically. And I probably will be pity broken by Fabelle one day, I hope. Similar to how Chloe came. Okay, I'm sorry, Fabelle. I love you. I'm gonna miss you, but I'm gonna go for Ced. I hope you understand. I will see you again, baby. But right now, we're going for Ced. Okay, that was pretty painful. Honestly, I was hoping for at least one. I mean, they're color sharing. And I know I should be grateful because I got more Plumerias, but, you know, as a collector, as gotta catch 'em all Pokemon style, I really wanted to get at least one Fabelle, but not today. Not today. So, alright, let's move on to this. My 10, I guess I have 11 arena tickets, so let us go here. You know, let's just, okay, well, Tacho says he always picks red, so I'm gonna go for red whenever there's no blues. I think I still prefer blues because red is so oversaturated with a lot of other garbage, but I feel like blue has some pretty decent stuff, so let's see. Alright, we got Tome Erica. Not a bad one to start off. Actually pretty nice, honestly. Her Refine was not super good. I don't know why Game Press rated her so highly back then. I mean, I like Erica as much as the next person, but I don't think she deserved. She was like in tier 2 or whatever, which is like their second highest tier. And I'm like, I don't really know about that. Alright, we got Melody. I think I got Melody last summoning session when I did an arena ticket, so pretty cool. I hope she gets a good refine. I don't know when her refine is coming up, but plus defense, that's actually not too bad. Her defense is pretty high. So, alright, pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, blues. We're gonna keep going for blues. Oh, nice! We got Brave Eliwood. That is awesome. A lot of people have been saying Brave Eliwood's refine didn't really age super well, and I agree, but, you know, he's not, like, terrible. But yeah, his fodder isn't super good now, so it's just gonna be a merge. But hey, I'm cool with that, so pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Okay, let's go for another blue. Oh, Fiora. This is a possible wife of Eliwood, so pretty interesting there. I don't know anyone who necessarily ships Fiora with Eliwood. I mean, Eliwood's like #1, like, shipmate is Ninian, I feel like. And then Lynn, and then Fiora. I feel like most people don't even know that Fiora can marry Eliwood. It doesn't. Oh! That is Berkut, right? Fallen Berkut. Look at that huge ass silhouette. That is awesome. Too bad they did not give him a good refine, like, at all. It was actually pretty shit, unfortunately. Okay, plus HP. That's whatever. Man, there's a lot of summon tickets. It's a good problem to have. but my voice is also dying. I think I should have gotten a cough drop. Here is Petra, a character who I am very surprised we haven't had any sort of seasonal ult of her yet. I mean, Petra's popular, right? Maybe not. Alright, plus attack. Pretty cool. She's definitely one of my favorite characters in Three Houses and Three Hopes. Three Hopes, she was really fun to use. At least I felt so. Alright, here's Olwen, the discount Reinhardt, unfortunately. Her attack just isn't as good. Although I really like using her in Thracia, she's just, yeah, she got done dirty in this game. Her attack is just not high enough. She has got a lot more speed, but, I mean, it's still, like, not high enough for her to quadruple. Alright, here's a Sumia, who actually had a pretty decent refine from what I remember. It had, Kanto in it, I believe, and, like, Wings of Mercy in it, which was actually pretty interesting. We still haven't had anything quite like that. Okay, I don't trust Tacho anymore. I don't want to get red. I'm gonna go for colorless. Colorless, I mean, there's a chance for, okay, we got a Brave Lynn. Probably, arguably, the worst, Brave unit at the moment. I mean, she had her time to shine back then, but she's not good now. But hey, her art looks fantastic, her sprite here looks really cool, so I still think she's pretty awesome. So happy to get a copy of her. Alright, 2 more. Who are we gonna get? Oh, it's Ninian, okay. Getting a lot of blazing bitches here. Actually, we got all of Eliwa's potential wives from this. That's very interesting. And they're all blue. Wait, no. Lynn was not blue. Anyways, here, you know, we haven't gone for a green yet. Let's go for green. Why not? Maybe we could get like a Edelgard. I think I'm 1 off from a +10 at this point. So, alright, here is Kaden, who is a pretty decent unit. Decent support. Maybe not good nowadays, but it's not too bad. Not too bad. I don't think his fodder's super good. Yeah, it's pretty shit, so, yeah, I guess we'll just merge him up. Anyways, let us move on to this next banner. Alright, this one, we're just gonna go for Plumeria merge. I'm just gonna go full circles, because I actually don't mind anything. Like, all these characters are pretty good. I don't like this one as much, like, none of the ones on here that I really want. But everyone here, I want at least, I wouldn't mind getting a copy or 2. So, we're just gonna go full circles, and hopefully we get a merge along the way before the spark. By the way, I still got some questions left over from previous summoning sessions, so I think it's about time I answered them. Alright, so this first question comes from Christian W935. They ask, where does this CYL rank among the others for you? I was hyped for this one, but at first, after seeing the actual units, I think I'll just take my free gold bag and call it a day. Actually, I think if I were to rank this, I would probably rank this number 1. I think it was a really good, like, batch in my opinion, because all the units are pretty unique in their own way, whereas I felt like with a lot of the other ones, they felt very, oh, alright, we got a gray, very nice. A lot of the other CYLs, they all felt a little, like, too similar to other characters that we had, like, so for instance, who's a good example? I guess Brave Marth. Brave Marth was good, but he was just another god sword. Albeit, he had a pretty interesting vantage, like, aspect to his kit, but apart from that, he was still just a god sword. Who else? Well, we're not talking about Brave Dimitri, because at the time he was pretty shit. Or CYL2, I felt like that one was kind of a dud. All the units there, none of them were, like, super insane. I'm pretty sure the only one that was good at the time was Veronica. But Veronica was, like, nothing stood out apart from just her stats and the fact that she has Wrathful and Dazzling Staff, which, you know, oh, nice, we got a Fjorm, hell yeah. Actually had pretty good fodder on her, so very nice. Although I'm probably just gonna merge her. Actually, that fodder's pretty good. Yeah, I'll keep her as a manual for now. But yeah, I felt like a lot of other CYLs were just not that interesting. They were just like the same units, but just like slightly better. Whereas CYL 7, Oh, nice! We got a legendary Hector. Hell yeah! Oh man, I kind of wish legendary Hector was on the Hall of Forms. He's just a better unit, and I also don't have his refine. Oh my god, plus speed. That is fantastic. Where were you, plus speed, when I was summoning for Ced? Yeah, pretty decent fodder, but I think, I'm just gonna merge him. Alright, pretty good. Honestly, not a bad way to start off. Oh my god! We got Yoon, baby! Let's go! That is awesome. Ooh, plus attack. That is actually really good. I don't remember what IVs mine has. But yeah, she's actually a pretty decent defense unit, for the most part. Very good. Maybe not against like legendary Robin teams, but maybe give her the ploy skill instead of her chaos skill, and she's gonna be just fine. So yeah, 3 legendaries in 1 circle. That is super hype. Very nice. But yeah, in terms of CYL7, I think CYL7 is the most interesting, the one that I think is the best among the other CYLs. I think CYL1 still has a special place in my heart because it was like it was the progenitor of all of this shit. But a lot of the units were still just kind of like the same, like they felt like just slightly upgraded versions of what we had at the time. But there's no way you can duplicate like Brave Soren's ability. Like no one else has a Scion Decoy. No one else has the divine like stone shit that Corrin has. No one else has. Oh baby, Mirabilis! Oh yeah, that is good. Alright, she actually got a pretty good refine. Really happy to get her. Plus defense. Her fodder is not very good, so this is probably just gonna be a merge, honestly. Like, fodder is actually pretty average, honestly. Oh my god, we got a leaf! Sick! I think after this, he's at plus 8. Hell yeah. I don't even know why I look at his IVs. I mean, there's no point. I have his Forma. So, but yeah, that is super awesome. We are really lucky with this banner. I guess the game felt sorry for not giving me any Fabales, so they're like, alright, for compensation, here, take a legendary Hector, take a Yoon, take a Bartra. You know, I'm like, okay, I'll be cool with that. But yeah, I hope I answered your question. Overall, I think CYL7 has been very interesting, very meta-influential, and just very fun. Very fun. Really like it a lot. So yeah, thanks so much for the question. Whew, alright, my voice is like dying right now. So let's move on to the next question before it completely shuts down. Here's a question from SSBB7777 Brawler. My question to you is, since Summer Duels seems to be the most competitive game mode, there are just some things we may not want to put up with at times. Which unit in Summer Duels, the one where you can eliminate teams, is a unit that that makes you want to insta-ban them? Alright, thanks for the question. Let me think. If I'm being honest, there's a lot of units I just want to insta-ban, honestly. I think if I were to pick one unit, it would probably be... I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot of shit that just really makes me angry. I think the first one that pops into my head, I'll just list all the ones that give me a huge migraine. One is Bridal Catria. This lady she has not aged a single day. She just put on Olay anti-aging cream and is just in the meta forever. That not only is she the best unit, she's been the best in Summer Duels ever since Summer Duel has been out, and she has not slowed down. You know, with new flyer skills, she just gets better. So seeing her gives me a lot of anger, makes me feel really bad. She's a lot worse than Cordelia in my opinion. Cordelia has a bit more restrictions with dual strike, so I don't find her as bad. But Bridal Catria, now there's a unit who is almost permabannable in my opinion. Who else? I find Lucia to be just unfun. She just makes it so that you're not really playing Faye, you're just playing like stat stuff. Alright, well, let me take care of these barracks real quick. Alright, and I'm back, so let us continue. So another unit I would say is I was saying Lucia. She's really annoying, especially the teams that are built around her that have like legendary Eliwood. There is legendary Robin, who just buff her the fuck up, and I just can't do anything about her. So she just becomes a huge problem. I know the idea is that you go around her and fight her allies, and then after you fight her allies, you fight her. But that is not always easy, especially if your opponent is really good at positioning. And when you're not good at positioning, I am not. So usually when I try to go around her, she's still able to just destroy my team. So that's a unit that's really tough sometimes. Another one has got to be legendary Robin. Although his stonks have definitely dropped a little bit because of the ploy skill. But I think even then, he can still be pretty annoying, for the most part. So, oh, nice, we got a Peony, very awesome. Hell yeah, alright, cool. So that's at least 2 for this batch. Hopefully we could get maybe 1 more. Right now she's at +2. I historically had never really tried to summon for Peony, so that's why her merges are so low, but yeah, I'm really regretting that now, and hopefully I could get more merges on her. And then who else? If I were to pick one more unit that really puts a hate boner in my brain, I would have to say... Ooh, I don't know. Oh, it'd probably be Bridal Tiki. Because she just walls off a lot of stuff. Like, she just has a hard time dying, I feel like. So I feel like she's always giving me a lot of trouble. So yeah, those are a couple of units that really bug me in Summoner duels. I know that's a lot of them. So, but yeah, that's a general idea of, I think, where Summoner duels is at. And yeah, honestly, if I see any one of those, I try to ban them. And if they put them all in separate teams, I just pick the worst ones and just have to, deal with the other ones. There's a lot of stuff in Summoner duels that really irks me. So yeah, I don't know. I love Summoner duels. It's fun. But at the same time, it's super complicated. And I just don't like having to you get 3 tries in the ranked versions. And then after you fail those, then you're fucked. So that's not fun. Imagine League of Legends, you only get to play 5 games and that's it for the season. That would be weird. But anyways, let's go for our free summon. We are going to go for Peony because I need merges on her. Alright, so that should about cover this summoning session. Actually, no, the Hell banner also is up, and I have a free summon on there. So we're just gonna go for the free summon, and that will be it. So, alright, but very happy to get another Peony. Now here we go for the final summon of Destiny. Hopefully we can get a green. Okay, I'm hoping to get Gongloat because I do need her Arcane Downfall for Anna. I really want to get that for her. Hopefully we get that. Alright, we finished off with the Python. Okay, that about finishes up this summoning session. I will see you all. Oh fuck. Oops, never mind. I pressed the summon button again. Well, I guess we'll go for blue. Legendary Lucina would be awesome to get. Alright, never mind, we got a Phila. Alright, that was the last summon. Hopefully we don't do another fat finger fumble rooski. Alright, I will see you guys at the recap. Alright, so here are the 5 stars that we summoned. We made out like a bandit. I mean, okay, well, we did have those arena tickets, but even still, like, we got a lot of stuff. So we ended up getting 4 Plumerias, which is kind of insane. I really wanted Fabio to show up, but he didn't. We got 3 Ceds. No, we got 4 Ceds. None of them were plus attack or plus speed, so that's a little bit heartbreaking. But apart from that, really happy to get him. We got a lot of great stuff along the way. We got Ascended Ishtar. We got my first Chloe, so I've completed the Engage Pokédex, so that's pretty awesome. Got some pretty decent stuff in the for the arena tickets. None of them is a huge standout. I guess Brave Brave Eliwood's pretty hype, so really happy to get him. And then on the Plumeria remix banner, or not Plumeria, Mirabilis remix banner, we did get a Mirabilis, and we got 2 Peonies. Really happy about that. Really happy to get the merges, and we actually got some other legendaries and mythics along the way. Really happy. So overall, this has been a pretty great summoning session. So yeah, happy to celebrate the 1,000th unit in Heroes. So yeah, that about covers this summoning session. It was pretty big. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know how you guys thought I did. Honestly, I got pretty lucky. This was a really good summoning session. So yeah, I hope I didn't steal anyone's luck. Let me know how you guys did. I hope you guys got a lot of Plumerias. And if you didn't want Plumeria, I hope you guys got a lot of Fabales or Ceds. Because yeah, those units are pretty cool. And I hope you guys did pretty well on your summoning tickets, the arena tickets. I just hope you guys did well in general. You know, I always hope you guys are doing fantastic. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this summoning session. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.